I, Tantus Narman Dracovin, Lord and Emperor of the Dracovin Empire, and welcome! It is time for Gathering and Roll, the only news program supported by the Empire. Exciting and fantastic news from the worlds of Magic the Gathering and role-playing games such as Dungeons & Dragons, Shadowrun, and Pathfinder. So let's dive into the news with some Magic news. There's a bunch of stories we want to talk about. The first off is that Magic is offering special promo packs with buying boxes of Kaladesh over this holiday season. If you buy a box of Kaladesh at participating stores, you can, when supplies last, get 2 special packs. Each of these packs will contain either a expedition or an invention, so one of the super rare cards that are very promo-y, plus 2 either mythic or normal rares. All of them are in the current standard. So it could be something from all the way as back far as the Battle for Zendikar block. So you have some options about what's going to be in these, but of course I said expeditions or inventions will be included with it, and you get 2 when you buy a box. So find a local store that might have it while supplies last, and you can get one now. Now moving on, Wizards has partnered with Twitch TV. What does this mean? It means that they're going to be exclusively streaming all of their events on Twitch TV. I'm going to leave a link in the description. It's www.twitchtv.com/magic, but you can check it out. If there's any events, any tournaments going on, they will be live streaming it on that channel, and you can check it out yourself and watch it in real time if you really wanted to. Now, moving on. Over this weekend, the World Magic Cup happened, and Greece took the win. They defeated Belgium and made up for 2 years ago when they had a heartbreaking defeat. So now we've got a new World Cup champion. Congratulations, Greece. Well-deserved victory. Now, in other tournament news, this weekend is the Grand Prix Chiba in Tokyo. With this one, it's going to be a legacy-based tournament rather than the traditional standard that most of the Grand Prix are. But if you're in Japan or close enough to it that you can join, hopefully you've either signed up or at least you can check out the events. Always can watch it on Twitch. Moving on to Dungeons & Dragons news, we have 2 Unearthed Arcana that have come out over the past week. I could have probably put one of these on last week's Gathering the Roll, but I missed it. First one out is the Bard's College information as part of the Unearthed Arcana. It's releasing 2 new Bard's Colleges that add an option with, of course, Wizard's Blessing. You could use it in your game. Technically, it's in that gray area because Wizards is releasing it for you, but it's not part of an actual book, so you can use any Unearthed Arcana as you want, as I've said in the past. This one introduces 2 Bard's Colleges. The College of Glamour, which is all about that glitz, glamour, kind of show-offiness. You've learned things from the Feywild. And the College of Whispers, that's all about you finding out secrets and perhaps using them to your advantage. Now, the other Unearthed Arcana is a bunch of divine domains for the cleric. 3 more have been released. Of course, it's the Forge domain, all about artifice, building, construction, that sort of ideology. There's Grave, which is all about the balance between life and death and the existence of the world with that. And of course, Protection, which is all about keeping other people safe, especially the weak. So as I said, you can use any of these options in your games if you want to check them out. Wizard just thinks that there are some good things to test out for everybody to look at. Moving on to Pathfinder and Paizo news. First big one is PaizoCon tickets are now being sold. From May 27th to 29th of next year, 2017, you can go, if you are in the Seattle, Washington area, and go to PaizoCon. It's everything about Pathfinder and gaming in general. You can check it out. It's an interesting convention. Tickets are on sale now. Other news, of course, they've released another Pathfinder Tales novel, Reaper's Eye, all about a former crusader who had been fighting at the World Wound and the new adventures he's going on after his sort of religious quest that he finished up, or at least went on for a while. From there, we talk a little bit about Starfinder, because some more promo images and some information about some of the basic world setting has been released. First off, we have some pictures of Absalom Station, the main station based around the entire world setting. So this is going to be a place a lot of starting characters are going to be at. It's the one that was originally over Galarian before it mysteriously disappeared in the world setting, so it's a major place to check out, and you can take a look what it looks like. And they've released the first image of one of their iconic characters. If you don't know about it, Pathfinder releases iconic characters based upon all their classes, which are very interesting to look at, and they often use in a lot of their stories and comic materials. This is the first one for Starfinder, Navasi, the iconic envoy. So check her out. I mean, we don't have a lot of information. We know she's an envoy, the Starfinder equivalent of what a bard would be. We're going to learn some more about her in the future, but it's great to know that they're already putting together some of this information. Let's move on, though, to some White Wolf and World of Darkness news. Shattered Dreams is now out in PDF and print form. This is a Werewolf the Apocalypse book based all around the War of the Rage, the time leading up to it and the causes of it, and what happened that led to this war, which the werewolves basically tried to murder all the other changing breeds and cause many of them to, a few to go extinct and many to get into a position where they're just not in great shape anymore. They still exist, but severely weakened by the entire genocidal war that the werewolves sort of raged against all of them. A very interesting book you might want to check out yourself. So that's it for the news for this week. Links to any of these stories will be put in the description down below. This Saturday at 1 p.m. if you want to get in on the discussion about these topics and many more, we go more in depth and increase our discussion on these topics, even telling some stories about gaming and letting you answering any of your kind of questions. You can join us for Discussing Tabletop. As I said, it's this Saturday, 1 p.m. at twitch.tv/Tantus and Dracovin. So go ahead and check it out. Link will also be in the description below. Remember to like, subscribe, and of course share the news. And if you have any questions or any comments, anything you want to just basically ask about any of these news stories and you won't have a chance to join us for Discussing Tabletop, just leave it in the description and I'll answer it to the best of my abilities. But regardless, until the next time, I bid you farewell.